A production recipe entry in Simpra inventory. There is a need for a recipe to produce the production stock to be created in production enterprises. For this process, we need to define the production stock beforehand. Log in to the stock cards module under main data. Afterwards, production stock card entry is made by saying add stock card and selecting production as stock card type. For example, burger bread. Item group selection is made. The tax rate will automatically come from the item group. In the base unit field, we select the unit of the related stock item that we will produce. For example, each, then we press the Add Stock Card button. And our production stock card has been defined. To define our production recipe to be linked to our burger bread stock card, we log into the Recipes module under Cost Controls, then click on the Add Recipe button and select Production Recipe as the recipe type. We will name our recipe to indicate that it will be a recipe for the production of burger bread. We can write Production Burger Bread. In the Production Items field, we will need to select the production stock item for the product that will be produced when we produce this production recipe. For example, burger bread. Recipe number and barcode field are optional fields and can be added if desired. We can select the sandwich recipe group from the recipe group. When creating our production recipe, we can define a recipe for more than one quantity in kilogram. For example, let's define a recipe for 10 pieces. And press the Add Recipe button. Now we can define the content of our production recipe. For example, a flour. For 10 burger breads, 1 kilogram of content. After that, let's add yeast. 20 grams, for example, and add salt. And that too. Let's write it in 20 grams. Let's press the Add button. We have completed our recipe. We see our recipe cost for 10 pieces and our recipe cost for 1 serving. We have defined this production recipe to use while producing. When we come back to our recipes screen, we see that the production burger bread recipe can be copied, edited, inactivated, and deleted when we come to 3 points, just like our other normal recipes.